Oh yeah, this is sexual. Let's do it. Welcome to your Millennial Unfiltered Mother podcast, aka your mum podcast. I'm your host, Christiana, and I'm here with my bae of life, my darling friend, Max. What are you saying?
That was a very cute introduction.
Was it? What was cute about it? The tune?
I felt like I should have sung over the track or something.
That's my tune, you know.
Break
That's
into
like,
song.
You know, I produced that.
Of course you did. Like everything. You produced everything in life. Everything you do is just produced by you.
Literally, that's one of my songs. It's called Compatible.
Like us? Are we
I'll play it to you after.
Okay.
Oh, we are compatible. We are compatible, aren't we? Yeah. Do you know what? Max is literally we set the vibe. I'm at Max's house. She's turned the light off. She's got the candles out.
Listen, I know you need that sexual healing.
I don't know what we're about to talk about. We got a red wine.
There's red wine. There's candles.
The kids are watching Paw Patrol. It's all kicking off.
Setting the mood.
Oh yeah, that is Seth running amok around the place. Hi, Seth. Mummy's working.
There's another child.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
There's kids everywhere. Hello, boys. Sorry. So my one has just come in. He is 12 and he looks seriously worried.
Oh my God, he's literally about to plug out the whole run-ins.
Do you have a job to do?
So, author of Struggle of the Juggle.
Yeah.
How's it been? 2 kids?
Do you know what? I think this is going to sound really awful. I started Struggle of the Juggle because I thought that it would genuinely be super difficult to have like a teenager, be breastfeeding one kid, shipping another one off to school. If anything, he's just been an extra parent, another pair of hands. That poor kid never catches a break. Like he will literally have finished all of his jobs. He will be sitting down on the sofa and he'll be like, Lonzo! And he'll be like, for fuck's sake. Yes, mum. And I'm like, I need you to do this, or I need this, or can you go and collect that? And obviously now he's older. I'm like, can you go to the shop?
How far's the shop?
Around the corner.
Yeah,
He
that's
did be
fine.
like, can I take your phone? Can I take the headphones? Can I have this?
Wait, he doesn't have his own phone?
He doesn't have his own phone.
Oh, Lord, you have to get him a phone. If he's going to be a parent, give him a phone. Like, come on.
Do you know what? There's a lot. It's a lot. This day and age, it's a lot for a kid to have a phone, no?
I know, but it's expected.
This is the thing. But you know what? When I was a kid, it was expected to have freaking Reebok high tops and gold chains. And my mum was like, it's a no from me.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad.
Yeah, because a part of me feels like, even though it's expected, it's like, on the one hand, you're like, nah, yeah, I didn't have a phone till I was 16, I didn't have a phone till I was 17. But it's different times. And there's times where you're thinking, like, you don't want your child to be the only one without a phone. I'm seeing kids running around 7, 8.
They've got freaking
phones
iPhones.
better than mine.
Yeah, it's serious.
And they know how to use it better than me.
Why have you got a phone? Who are you calling? Okay. What do you need FaceTime for? Please.
They've got more apps than me.
Please.
They know how to use the phone, navigate through it quicker than me. And I'm thinking, but you're 9.
No, it's not acceptable.
I don't understand it.
It's not acceptable.
So there's a part of me that is just like, no, like I don't care about this day and age. I don't care about technology. You're not getting it until, well, I think I'll give, Seth a phone when he starts secondary school.
Well, this is the idea. We were going to give Alonzo a phone when he started secondary school, but it's around the corner. His dad drops him off every day after school. And most days he comes home, like the little in-between bit, he can either use the phone from school or call me when he gets home from the iPad or whatever.
Yeah, it's fair.
But also, he is so pretty right now, but there is nothing going on upstairs. Like my baby is honestly, I'm just shocked at how empty his head is. Like he will forget his Oyster card, he will forget his blazer, he will forget his house keys. The boy will be locked outside being like, nobody's home. And I'm like, no one's home. You have keys. Let yourself in. It's not even a thing. If he will literally be like, 1 minute the phone will be in his hand. He'll be like, I need to text my mum. Next minute he'll get distracted and then he'll be like, oh, where's my phone?
But this is me, But I actually have a problem with my memory, and that is literally me. It's frustrating as hell, But I know it's frustrating for other people who are like waiting for me to answer a question or waiting for me to do something. And it's like, well, what were we just talking about? Or what we
saying?
like, I literally have the most emptiest memory ever. And it's really annoying.
Yeah.
But at that young age, no, come on.
I know it's worse for us as well because his dad is like super on it. Mm-hmm. His dad is super on it. Like he's so perfect at everything. He's, whatever, he's a dick, but he's so perfect at everything, and he expects perfection from everybody else. So it's real difficult for him to understand that he's 12.
Yeah.
So to just avoid all of these issues with his dad getting pissed off and irate because he's lost a phone, he's lost another item of property. I was like, forget the phone. You don't need a phone for the minute.
No, he doesn't, does he? If everything is like a stone's throw away, that's Seth crying because he's nosy.
It's because Alonso's not doing his job properly.
Sing Baby Shark. That would literally... Honestly.
I
dream about that song.
Who sang this song first?
I dream about... Whoever did is a genius.
And also, I want to kill them.
Yeah. They are a genius. They're probably sitting down there laughing in their pool of cash.
Yes, I think we were talking about before as well. It only takes one.
Yeah.
It's a stupid song.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's a stupid... They're singing about sharks.
A whole family of sharks.
A whole family of sharks. It's a stupid song, but you know what? They did their job.
What's the do? Is that meant to be dun dun, but in a singy way?
Baby shark. Da, da. I don't know. I think it's just supposed to be part of the rhythm.
Whatever the hell.
Well, thank you for bringing that into my life again. Now I'm going to be going to bed singing that. So cheers. Thank you.
So back to, the juggle. You're not finding it. Yeah, you're finding it pretty easy because I think I get it because your son is elder, like he's 12. He's like,
yeah, he
knows responsibility.
Person. Yeah.
Does he do like chores around the house as well?
Of course. Come on, Christiana.
So he's helping you out proper.
I run a tight ship around here, like military.
That's good. I like that because I keep saying to Seth, I say to him all the time, I can't wait till you start peeling my spuds. And start doing all that, washing my dishes, because the way you're going on.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. The other day I asked my 15-year-old mum to put my shoes away. He literally picked up my shoes and I was like, go on. And he just put them in his mouth. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
He's literally peeling my spuds when he's 5. I'm not having it. Because he throws food, like, even today I gave him like a plate of chips with some corn and all that. I don't remember what was on the plate. All I know is I was sweeping it up all of sort of 7 minutes later.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, the little rut. Like he's stuck to me. I didn't ever think that he would be like that because he wasn't like that before. Like you could leave him anywhere with anyone. At nursery he loved, but...
Do you think it's just since you've come home? Quit your job, you're with him all the time.
Possibly.
He's had that time alone from you.
But then I still could, because of that, I still try to, go to all them annoying stay-in plays. I hate stay-in plays. They're the worst thing.
I don't think I've ever been to a stay-in-play in my life.
Don't ever do it.
I
think it's the staying part, but I don't particularly. Do you know what? There's some people that they're like, would not leave their child alone. They're just following them around like... to every toy, and it's like, I swear it's not this deep. I swear you can just sit down, have a bit of adult chat while your kids are just running around. Surely
you're supposed to be able to complain about the children while the children you're complaining about are playing with other children,
right? And then you get the parents that are like that, like me, who were just sort of sat down and you're not allowed your phone. So it's just like
your phone.
You're not allowed your phone at all.
Oh, well, for privacy.
I guess you can't have your phone at all. So I'm just thinking, all right, some adult chat would be nice. But they're running around after their child. And it's just like, there's like staff. There's staff.
Yeah, the whole idea of sitting down and talking to other parents sounds like a nice idea. But I don't particularly want to be going, I don't care enough to go and run after you, so I'm just going to sit here and then have other parents judge me.
Yeah, I mean, you're not allowed your phone, and then you're sort of sat there thinking, okay, cool, I'll chat to one of these. But it's actually not that easy. And it's like, I don't know. They don't seem, and nobody there, to be fair, is like me, looks like me, is my age, and stuff like that. So, but I don't really care about that stuff normally. But like, I've tried to spark a conversation. There was one woman who just seemed on edge. And I just was checking if she was all right. And she was just sort of watching her daughter quite intently, and she was saying how she was scared because her daughter was starting school in September. So like, that's amazing, that's great. But I think they've just sort of been at home for like 4 years.
Yeah.
So going to the stay and play was her way of getting her to be around other people and stuff like that.
So she hadn't been to stay and play before?
No. That was her first time. And I was like, and I was encouraging her. I was like, you're doing the right thing by at least bringing her out.
Yeah, of course.
She said our daughter's only used to her and her mum, like the woman's mum, like her nan or whatever. And I was just like, but then she seemed fine. Like she was getting on, she was playing by herself, but she didn't seem uncomfortable. She was just sort of playing with the toys that they had around there. But I kind of felt for her because I kind of thought, ooh. But I kind of felt like I told her, you need to be a bit stronger. You need to be a bit more positive because you're going to put off that nervous energy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What you give out is what she'll pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing the right thing, at least going out. Make sure it's a regular thing. I want to see you here every week. I ain't been back since. But
you just told her that you would be there to support her and you left her hanging.
I don't like staying. I do not like staying place. I don't like the stay part.
It's so bad.
Just do not like it.
That poor woman, man.
No, I know. I really do hope that she.
Yeah, well done. I'm glad that you hope that she did well. I'm glad that you.
I really do hope that because September's only down the road.
Yeah, her kid's gonna be. She might now have abandonment issues because of you.
No. You can't put that on me. I gave her the best advice that I could, and I've only got one in it, and he's 1 year old. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So
I think for the most basic human instincts, the idea of just being positive and putting out good energy for your children is a good thing. Yeah. It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like I hated spiders.
Yeah.
I hated spiders. And then when Lonzo was born, I was like, no, not doing this. I hate spiders. And then he grew up and he didn't like spiders.
Yeah.
And then I was like, who's going to get rid of the spiders for me? And so I actually had to get over my fear of spiders. And I was showing him spiders. And now he's obsessed with them. He sees a spider. He's like, Mom, look, a spider. And I'm like,
well, that's good because I'm the same with dogs. Was scared of dogs. Didn't want to be around dogs. Now I want to get stuff a dog.
I love the way the first thing you said to me is,
there's conditions.
Are there pets in your house?
There's conditions. When I came to your house,
do you have animals?
Like, there are conditions. It needs to be sort of like a Pomeranian, yeah? It needs to fit in my bag. I'm not having it. I'm not having some dog bigger than me.
Horrible.
I'm not having some dog bigger than me running around the house.
You would have hated my dog. I had a big wolf dog.
No.
Big, huge thing.
I'm chomping on the mic.
He would have been like you. He would have been there chomping his food and he would have heard it from all the way across the room.
What happened to the dog?
Hi, Seth. He passed
away. Old age. Oh, bless.
He died.
You're not going to have another one?
He died this year, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he died in February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died in February. It was a lot. It was difficult for Alonzo as well. They grew up together.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah, it was difficult.
I can imagine.
I thought about him today, actually, weirdly. It was raining. He was like he was a massive Japanese Akita. And like it was raining outside and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go home and take the dog out for a walk in this. And I was like, you don't have a dog anymore. And it hit me and I was like, my God, that's so weird. He's been dead for like 5 months.
Would you get another one?
Yeah, 100%.
Same breed?
No.
Pomeranian, yeah?
No. I would get a big dog. I'm definitely a big dog kind of girl. But no, they're tough. They're tough to train.
What, small dogs?
No, big dogs.
Big dogs?
Big dogs. Japanese Akitas are tough to train.
Do you want more kids?
I would definitely have 2 more. I want 4 kids. 3, definitely. 4, money permitting. But yeah, definitely another one. I'd like to try for a girl.
Yeah, a little mini you is the scariest thought of life.
She wouldn't, I don't think she'd be a mini me. I think she'd be a mini Dre. I mean, he is super good with the ladies. I don't really get on with girls. I'm not a girl person.
I think I am, I never used to be. But now more recently I kind of am.
I don't know. Lonzo's good with girls. He's
bet
quite
he
good.
is.
No, he doesn't even realise though. He has like friends that are girls, and he came back from his school trip.
They all
We picked
fancy him?
up. Yeah, came back from his school trip, and there's a group of girls because he goes to a boys' school, but next door is a girls' school.
Right.
And he came back from his school trip, and he was kind of tanned, and he looked slightly dirty, but like in a cute way. And he's there with his backpack, and he was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hi." And you know when they come back from the school trip, it's different. They're like different. They're like, "I'm older now.
Yeah.
I've been away.
I've been away from home.
I've been away. I've done things that you just don't know about." And you're like, "All right, cool down, cool it." But like there were this group of girls, and he's literally they were just staring at him, like literally nudging each other and staring at him. And he was like, "Hi," and then just got in the car and we drove off. And I was like, "My God, he doesn't even realise."
Do you reckon that he actually doesn't realise?
He has
Or
no.
Does he just not want you to clock?
He honestly has no clue. Like honestly, no.
You know, as soon as he does have a clue.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're going to be beating these girls off
I
with a
am
stick.
going to be so screwed. I'm so specific as well. Like, you can't date this girl. You can't date that girl.
I'm the same.
No, I don't want you bringing home this kind of girl.
I'm the exact same. Because people now are telling me, look at Seth. Oh my gosh, these girls are going to be all over. I'm like, which girls?
Yeah, what girls?
In fact, I dare them
What kind of
to
girls?
come knocking my door looking for my child. Knock my door then.
It's going to be really awful, though. They're going to knock on Seth's door expecting Seth. They're going to get you.
I dare it.
Be like, hello.
I'm like, who you here for? No, sorry. There's no one here by that name. I don't come here again. If I don't like the look of you, if your shirt ain't tucked proper, the skirt ain't long enough, the skirt ain't basically, I match
Where are
the
your
skirt.
manners? Where are your manners?
Basically, I don't
Please.
want it. Yeah, no. Yeah, don't bring no trouble to me, please. Because I'm not having it. But I know, Seth is like a good looking little boy.
He is.
He will be a good looking
He's got
little
good
young-
style.
Yeah.
Done well.
He's got style.
Done well with the
Do
style.
you know what I mean? I'm not having it. I'll pick her. She'll be a good
What
one.
would your ideal daughter-in-law be then?
You know, someone that wants to join a nunnery and
If she wants to join a nunnery, it means you're not going to have any grandbabies.
oh, that's fine. He's going to stay a virgin for a very long time if I have my own way. No, I'm joking. Someone just who has respect. Because these kids running around these days don't have respect.
Do you know what? Going back to that, that's the whole reason why I won't get Alonso a phone.
Why?
It's the respect thing. I had one of his friends call me at 10 o'clock at night. He called me at 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, I don't know who you think this is, but you're calling a parent.
Yeah.
You can't be calling a parent at 10 o'clock at night. Like, that's disrespectful. And I don't even know how he didn't understand
like, why
that was
doesn't he clock?
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, someone that has respect, that's so important.
Yeah, she's like, you know, look, in my culture, when you say hello, you have to kind of kneel down. The girls kneel down. And the boys prostrate. So, you know, you got to put your hand on the floor, leg up.
Oh my God.
That's a greeting. You need to come correct. Because I'm telling you, back in the days, that's what I had to do. Yeah.
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
had to
What
do
was your
that.
greeting?
Kneel down. Women have to kneel down.
Yes.
And then the boys have to sort of like bend over, like put their like hand on their. I don't actually know what the movement is they do, but you lie flat. It was like someone elder, like elder.
Yeah.
On the floor, or you just sort of put like one hand, like kind of reach down, and that's a prostrate. That's like
What
a
is it like
greeting.
showing?
It's just a sign of respect for your elders. That's all it is, and that's just how culturally we greet people. That's how you need to come when you come to my door. It's not hello, no, it's kneel. Hello, ma. That's how I want to be greeted.
You're going to expect a girl.
Listen,
Wait, how old is Seth? Not even 2 yet. So you're expecting about good 14 years. He's going to be about 16. In 14 years, you want a girl who's grown up in London to greet you that way.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I know that if she does how she was raised was a bit, you know, more like to my liking. Traditional.
Yeah.
Traditional. I want a traditional girl.
Okay.
That's Seth knocking on the mic. There's nothing here for you. Like, yeah, so a traditional type of girl. Someone who's a bit cultured. Someone who's clever. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's a good influence that will, you know, come correct, innit? Don't be all trying to have him out and you're just loitering around the street. If you want to come round, come with your books. Mm-hmm. Come with your books. Come with, you know, some sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then but then you know what? Some of these girls are clever. They will come like that. As a way to just be like, yeah, I'm black, and then
The
behind
thing is
closed
as well,
doors.
if this is what you want, Seth is going to be like, listen, my mum likes things a certain way. So when you greet her like this.
If he wants girls to come round, are you listening, Seth? If you want girls to come round, that's what they need to do, innit? Then yeah, you can be friends with him. I haven't come around with some next attitude. Like, I'm telling you, some of them are moving mad. Even some of these girls that are like younger, like school age, and just the way they will address me. Like, I'm like, we're brethren. No. I'm fully like several years older than you. And that's the problem with this generation, I feel. It's just like
there's no boundaries.
None.
There's no boundaries.
They're not scared of anything. They don't have no fear.
Yeah, there's no fear.
I used to be so scared of like, adults.
Getting caught.
Yeah.
Anyone catching me doing anything remotely
Exactly.
bad.
I will be moving very slyly on the roads. Like, I wouldn't even try it because I'm thinking, do you know what? There's too many aunties from church, uncles from church. Someone's going to spot me. And I would be scared. I'm just going straight home. I don't want no trouble. But now it's like they're just moving however, like, and I'm just like, who are you actually afraid of? If you're not afraid of your parents, that's a problem. I was scared of my parents.
I definitely agree.
If you're not scared of, the elder, if you're not scared of the police, if you're not scared of authority,
yeah, what's going to rein you in?
What, like, literally?
Yeah,
and that's what I feel like a lot of the problem is today with these kids. They're not shook.
Yeah, it's because they have no respect. No one cares about anything anymore.
When did that even start? Because I know me when I was that age, I cared about a lot of stuff. Like,
when I was younger, there were certain things I cared about, and there were certain things I didn't. Like, I never had any respect for my mum because she'd empty threatened me too many times.
Empty threats. Yeah.
If you do this, this is going to happen. And at one point, I'd kind of realised, nah.
You never got smacked.
No,
I did.
No, this is the hitting thing, the smacking, the short, sharp shock is super important in any parent's arsenal. There needs to be that short, sharp shock, whether it be a word like an or like a little smack or a little flick on the ear or something. There needs to be something that addresses the children that lets them know that's wrong. It's gonna escalate. And I think my mum never gave that to me. There was never any of that. So yeah.
So you knew there were no consequences to your actions?
No, I had no consequences, no boundaries, no nothing. I could do whatever I wanted, and irregardless of what I did, she would still be like, eventually, oh, well, I love you, you're my daughter. It irrevocably damaged our relationship. Like, yeah, 100%. Me and my mum, I love her, and she loves me. But there's...
You can hear it down the mic. No, it's fine.
But there's there will never be that level of respect or boundaries ever again. And I think that's the reason why I gave it so much to Lonzo, is because I was like, I can't have you grow up and turn around and just be like, you know what, Mom, I just don't care. His dad as well. His dad is, I think, another reason why we are the way we parent is because he had such a strong, structured background, whereas I had absolutely none of that. So, yeah, no boundaries, no nothing. And I think that's the biggest problem. I think it started when I was my age, because my sister had boundaries.
From when?
My sister, I don't know. My sister,
older sister or younger?
Yeah, older sister. She's older. I learned everything that I did bad from her. Everything that I did, that she did, I did, but I always got caught. So, I don't know, maybe that generation right before social media took off. Right before then, I think maybe 2006, 2007.
I also think, a lot of, the school started to get involved in how you discipline your children. So a lot of people are just too scared to, because they don't want to get into trouble.
Oh, what, in terms of the school will say you can't smack a child or you can't... well...
I'm just like, I'm sorry, who are you to tell me how to discipline my child? Like, I just kind of feel like it's an attack on certain cultures and just, some people's parenting. You can't tell someone how to discipline their child.
I think...
then you want to expel them when you can't control them.
I kind of feel like it comes from a place of there's always that one person that ruins it for everyone. So it may have happened in a couple of times where one parent has just gone way too far.
Yeah.
And the school literally have to intervene. And so someone was like, look, how do we stop this from happening again? So we're going to bring all of these rules and regulations on how to help you safeguard a child.
Yeah.
I think it started from one particularly idiotic person
Yeah.
who wasn't right in the
Who
mind.
was just, because there's a line. There's
Yeah.
smacking and there's
Yeah.
physical abuse.
Yeah, exactly. There's a serious line. And I
Yeah.
think once you step over that, there's something wrong in your brain.
Yeah, I get that, but it's just like they're too much. They're too inner. I mean, some of them are asking leading questions to
Like
find
what?
out what's going on in because even with my own certain members of my family experiences, nothing went on, and it took leading questions for all kinds of organizations to get involved, and it's like, of course, they have to listen to their child. They have to feel like they're protecting the child or whatever. But I just kind of feel like you're too inner. How about you do what you need to do, educate my children, and then now let me worry about how I parent my children. Of course, if there's like, if you suspect sort of foul play, I get it. You need to step in. Of course. I'd actually find you irresponsible if you didn't. But just straight no.
But then where's the line? Where is the line between, for example, profiling a particular parent, between not crossing the boundaries, not crossing the line of going, I can't be seen as profiling. Do you know what I mean?
It is tough. I do get it. But I mean, how would you profile someone? I mean, what? Just based on what you see. What can you see that would make you think?
As a teacher,
if they pick them up from school drunk,
yeah, or they're sort of like
dragging them up, gripping them up.
Yeah, like being quite aggressive, shouting at them. Oh my god, there is a woman who she walks. I used to walk to school. I used to walk London to school with her the same way, to primary school. And the way that she used to treat her kids, I still see her sometimes now. The way she talks to her children, I actually want to tell her that she doesn't deserve to be a mother. Like, I don't think I've ever heard her speak to her kids in a positive way, ever. And she's always shouting at them.
She swear at them and stuff.
Yeah, she swears at them. She's
like
like,
that.
why can't you just fucking behave?
I hate when people do
and
that.
I'm like, I don't understand. The reason why kids aren't behaving is because you're horrible and you're not giving them any sort of positive example of what it means to be a decent human. Like, for me, I would tell her that she's abusing. I would say that she's abusing her kids. Might not be physical, but it's definitely mental. She's mentally fucking her kids.
And then what did the kids look like? Did they look like scared of her?
No, I think one of the girls, she's about 7 now, and I remember she turned around and she said, "What?" No, she said, "Wow." Like, her mum had said something to her, and she turned around and she went, "Wow." Almost like, "Wow, I'm getting in trouble again." And the mother went, "Wow? Wow? You want to say wow?" And I was just like, but you can tell that, she's 7. She's coming to an age where she's actually, like, sick of it. And now she's fighting back, and it's only going to get worse for her, Whereas a little boy, he's like 4 or 5, and he's still not quite sure. But he's only going to follow his sister's suit.
I think, and I know, Seth is literally mopping the floor with his drink. Do you know what? I think if I was to see that situation, I think I would approach her. But I would approach her in a way to ask, "You all right?" Like, I'd actually befriend her because I want to know what's going on. I can't ignore these things. Do you know what I mean? So I think my approach would be ask if she's all right and actually just, offer some kind of a friendship. Because I'm going to want to get to know what's going on. Like, I will actually feel it's my responsibility after seeing that to know her and just to find out what's going on. Just with her. And then if even from me coming to her with a kind heart, open heart, if she doesn't accept my friendship, okay, cool. I've tried. If I see you do that again, yeah, cool. I'm going to have to
How are you going to
report
stop
it.
her from behaving like that with their children? You're going to report it?
I'm not trying to stop her. I'm not trying to report it either. I just want to know her. I want to know what's going on with her. I don't really feel like some people are just born that way. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
She just probably doesn't know how to handle her emotions. She doesn't know, maybe she needs to vent about her husband. Something ain't right. If she doesn't want my friendship, if she doesn't want to talk, cool. I've tried. next step. I'm gonna be like, I'm uncomfortable with the way you're speaking to it. Like, they need to feel uncomfortable about speaking to their child like that in public as well.
Yeah,
someone needs to call
100%.
them out.
Yeah, 100%.
I will call you out, but like, no, you know, you can't be talking to your
That
children
is
like that.
actually a good way of
Especially
saying
like
it. Saying the way that you speak to your kids is making me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to make them think twice because no one wants their kids taken from them. No one wants that fear of, oh my gosh, do you know what I mean? People
But also, it's a different way of saying that you're not doing a very good job with your kids by saying you're making me feel uncomfortable.
But the thing is, I'm not even saying that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. By saying you're making me feel uncomfortable, isn't you saying she's doing something wrong? It's saying
Exactly.
that her actions are making you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not
And it will
even
make
judging her
question.
straight off the cuff because I'm telling you now, there's people out there that are complex and they don't even know they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
So I won't even come at her at a judgment. Like, you know, I'll first of all be like, are you okay? She wants to now try to attack me. I'm like, look, the way you're going on, you're making me feel a bit, you're making me feel a type of way. I'm not feeling this. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just going to have to just sort of be like, if that makes her perk up and start thinking, okay, people are noticing what I'm doing, even better. At least she's noticing how she can change her ways. Cool. But I just don't know if I can just sort of turn around and go about my business and keep seeing this woman treat her kids like that. I don't know if I can actually do that. I'm just the type of person who, I'm not in her, but I need to know what's going on. I can't just see that and have a good night's sleep.
Fair enough. She's huge.
It's just
She's
fat.
huge.
She's probably just got.
She's
She's probably got issues.
You know what? I don't mean to sound cruel or nasty. Honestly, when I'm dragging my kid to school because I have to be at work for like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
It's as soon as it's done, I'm like, I've got to go.
Yeah.
I've got to go.
Yeah. So she's starting like in the morning.
Yeah.
I thought when you pick
On the
them up.
school run, no, on the school run.
It just sounds like she has issues. And she needs to fix them quick before the unthinkable happens.
But you know what? I think that's the thing with raising kids as well, is there are so many ways to fuck up a kid without even realising. And there are so many people that have so many mental health issues and so many get-ups and they're so insecure and there's so many things going on. They don't even realise that it's negatively affecting their children.
Yeah, some people don't even realise what they're doing is negatively. Yeah, they have no clue. For honest blog posts about single and co-parenting, tips and advice on kids' style and recipes, head over to notetomymamablog.com. And to see me and mine living our daily lives with vlogs and some mummy hacks, head over to my YouTube channel, search Notes to My Mama, and you'll see us there.
What would you say that your favourite thing about being a parent is?
What is my favourite thing? Being loved. Like,
Good answer.
being obsessed with. He's obsessed with me. And that isn't something that I've experienced before. There's that. And actually seeing my good work. I'm killing it. And I look good doing it. Do you know what I mean? And
You do look good doing it.
you know, I didn't obviously you have no idea until you are a parent, man, about what it's going to be like.
I know everyone's always like, I'm going to be like this and I'm going to do
I
that.
was like that.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing until it actually happens. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, he is such a happy boy. He barely ever cried. You know, and yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm proud of I'm actually proud of myself.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that comes down to, like, I know you as a person, to be honest, there's not really much that you would give two shits about. It would take a lot for you to become irritated, irate, angry, emotionally invested.
Yeah.
And I think that will all leak into a child. The whole thing we're talking about saying they will feel your energy, they will pick up your vibes. You're chilled, so he's chilled.
I mean, I have my moments. Do you know what I mean? You know, I've had my battles with depression and all that, and I still fight every day just to be happier. But I'm telling you, I had no fight in me before Seth. I had none, zero.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like I keep saying, he has given me like a reason to wanna, you know, be better and get up and do stuff like that. So I'm telling you, mate, it's not easy. Of course it's not easy, but listen, I do what I got to do in spite of. Now, I'm having surgery bloody, any minute now. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, has things stopped?
No,
has things slowed down? No. Nobody ain't got time for all that. So, yeah, man, I'm killing it. Go me.
Yes. Snaps for Christiana.
Where's my round of applause?
Round of applause.
No. It's just getting better. You get my point anyway. I thought I had round of applause, but I clearly don't. What is it?
Oh, it's brilliant. Please don't cut that out.
No, I won't. It's too funny. What about you?
See, my automatic answer was to say something stupid.
Like what?
Having an extra slave.
Listen, it's real.
Having someone to just do things for me.
It's real.
But I think, especially now that he's gotten older, it's not a buddy-buddy situation. Let's not get it twisted. I will never be his friend. There will always be boundaries. But he will literally be like, do you want to watch a film? We can have some popcorn. And he will literally sit there with me. We'll cuddle up. Like when his dad's at like martial arts or he's working late and Maddox is in bed, he's gotten to an age where I don't have to ship him off to sleep to worry. Like we can chill and watch a film. Or we can have a conversation about nothing. Like he's like a miniature version of me. And that's amazing.
I love that.
Like we can chit chat about things.
I can see your relationship, you could just see just from your vibe. It's not like, oh, mama's in the room. Back in the days, it was like, oh, everyone's coming, everyone head down, walk out.
Yeah, no,
like,
he's super social. And I think obviously when we were kids, I wanted to continue doing things. His dad wanted to continue doing things. I mean, we went on dates with Alonso in tow. Like, we had no other choice.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
He was sitting in the corner, sitting there, eating noodles from Wagamama's, and we were like chit-chat. Like, that was it. But I think now it's, we can go out. Me and him can go out for a meal and just sit there and chit-chat about just stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
And I think that will inevitably become one of the most important highlights of our relationship, that he feels comfortable and confident enough to just sit and have a conversation with me.
Seth is on the phone to himself.
He's calling an Uber. I had enough of this shit.
But you know what? We are doing this again. We
Let's
must.
do it
It's
again.
not even a choice.
All right.
Who are you about to WhatsApp? Someone I haven't spoken to in years.
Oh my God. Maddox was WhatsApping Georgia the other day.
Oh, Lord.
Literally just FaceTiming her. And she's like, babe, I don't have an iPhone. I was
He
like, that
FaceTimed my
wasn't me.
auntie. Literally. My auntie, I've been avoiding. He FaceTimed.
Oh my God, he was avoiding her.
I was avoiding
You were
her.
you were avoiding her.
And he FaceTimed her. I think she called me and he returned the call and then made it a FaceTime thing. So there was no escaping that conversation. So
Why were you avoiding her, Christiana?
because I just didn't want the 21 questions. I wasn't ready for the questions. I was out. It was just not the right time. But thank you so much, Max. It's been so good having you on your M.U.M podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
Peeps, if you want to get involved in some of the conversations that me and Max had, email your mumpodcast@gmail.com and we can bring it up in a later podcast. But yeah, it is time to get my little man home as he is clearly ready to go. Until the next time, guys. Bye.